Here we go, coming up, two more games between Edie and, in this case, Frantic 5 centimeters, better known as Vivi. And Edie against Vivi on a mirror match, Japanese War. Let's see how this game is going. I'm gonna be on vacation very soon. I'm going to have a 1 week vacation with my wife, so I'm not sure how many games I can upload then, and after that next week I may not have too much time. I'm gonna try and cast a few games before then and then publish them later on, but I can't promise anything for now. A game, it on Arena of course, and we have Edie with the main goal very safe in the back, which is awesome for the Japanese war, where you expect actually, I don't know, 7 villagers on food, not sure why. But you expect players to go Monk War, or at least one player should go Monks. Edie going with the Lumber Camp now. He's got the second stone safe in the back as well, so if he wants to get a castle up, not really a big problem. 2 boars inside, which is nice. The extra barrier is a natural wall here. This is technically open, but as long as Eddie's not taking those barriers, this is alright for him. We have the main stone forward, 1 relic inside, a second gold also inside, which is nice. 3 deer outside, pretty far away actually. It can be lured, but they can be lured. I'm not sure if Eddie's going for it. I guess he will do that once he can see them. Can you see the deer? Yes, you can see 1 more relic, and there's another one closer to his base. And then we have a relic on the left hand side, a little bit closer to him, and I'm not too sure, but this might be Eddie's 3rd gold, I guess. Yeah, that should be it. Pretty far away. 2 extra golds on the right hand side could become important later on if this game is going to post-Imperial Age. Not sure how good Vivi is on Arena, to be honest. I have no idea. Well, let's go for his map right now. Got a main gold really forward, which is not good. So let's see how Vivi is going to cover that. A second gold outside, forwardish, or is it 3rd gold? Let's see. That's 3rd, second gold in the back. I guess you know, in the meantime, I'm going for the safer gold. It's going to be the 2nd, and 3rd is probably the one, most likely the one who's more far away or more forward. So 2nd gold inside, main stone inside. This is good for you if you want to get a cast up. And then we have a 2nd stone, an extra stone. It's very safe in the back here. If this was something like a Mongols war or something like that, this would be a pretty decent map. Let's go like this, except for the main gold maybe. Like this, Japanese, you don't really need that much stone. Except for castle defense would be really nice. It's like a few walls here, but that gold is not gonna last for too long, so you gotta cover the main gold somehow. Oh, the deer is running far away. This is not good. Let's see what the players are going to do then about this main gold, which Edie will scout. I'm pretty sure about that. And we have 1 more relic close to Vivi's space right here. I think we've seen all 5 of them, because this one we saw it close to Eddie's 3rd gold. For now, we're gonna wait for Feudal and Castle Age and see when the players are going up. Edie, 24 population right now, going for 25 and clicking up. He's building a mining camp. I hope he's not gonna forget a house. No, build it already. And both players actually almost at the same time, but Vivi 1 more villager, and Edie probably had a lot of idle time at the end. Now Edie is starting to attack Vivi's scout and trying to trap it. Yes, possible. Actually, Edie now using the villager to lure the deer. This is beautiful. Look at this, perfect. And now he's gonna take it. Send the 3 villagers at the same time. Edie trying to hunt down Vivi's scout. And he got 3 more HP. Is he going for the last deer? I don't think he's going to. Villager coming out, and probably, yeah, Blacksmith coming up here, because Edie is up to Feudal Age. Those Vivi market as well. Vivi going with the stable actually. Interesting to see. We got 6 farms for Vivi. Where's deer? Did he take deer? Did I miss those? I think he lured them in, maybe from outside. I'm not really sure if I saw them. Ooh, and Vivi is missing 2 sheep apparently. Eddie is axing them right now, sending them of course. And Vivi going up to cast age as well. Eddie now a little bit faster, but only 1 extra villager. No, it's 2 extra villagers in Feudal Age, that's alright. And yo, Eddie is faster by quite a little bit. Quite a little bit, that sounds strange. House coming up for Vivi here. He deleted that piece of wall. I'm not sure why. Maybe he had to get a boar in. Doesn't really matter right now. Vivi is starting to wall the relics. Maybe the villager just went out. This is actually quite funny to see. And Vivi is going to wall all the relics in apparently. Edie is walling his villagers. Not sure about this. And Vivi, is he getting more scouts out? He's got 2 military units. So yes, that's the 2 scouts. And Edie now going with a double monastery. Let's see how Vivi is going to play this. Of course, we do see the scouts, but is coming up. Monastery coming up. The scout on 2 HP from Edie, so it's gonna go down right now because there's the other scout. Last hit, there we go. Horse killer coming in. Double monastery from Vivi as well. Monasteries and scouts. Edie doing triple monastery. Let's see how many villages on gold. That's only 7 for Edie at this point. Vivi going with 8 right now. But Vivi needed a little bit more food to actually get those scouts out. Let's see how Eddie's going to play this. First monks coming out. Sanctity immediately. He knows he needs this upgrade because he is fighting against monks. Now opening the palisade wall, going for another house, but actually not really opening up. And Vivi is going to get those 2 relics for sure. He should not lose those because Edie doesn't have a scout. And the 2 sheep aren't being taken by Vivi, so Edie sent them for nothing, I guess. Nobody's going to use them probably. Edie doing atonement as well. I guess he saw the monasteries coming up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about this. And Vivi right now attacking the blacksmith, which is really doing nothing. Vivi doing redemption first. And that's a really interesting idea. But Edie doesn't have a siege workshop yet. What? No, visible fog of war. Where's my units by option? Oh, that's new. All visible. The units by changed maybe with the last update. I don't know. User patch 1.5. Vivi does not have atonement. He's going to lose this monks. This one is going to be converted for sure. And the next one is in danger. Now siege workshop coming up from 80. But it's not gonna help Vivi to have those scouts because one is converted already. The other one may go down, but this scout being converted as well. The next monk probably going to fall because no sanctuary for Vivi. Upgrade coming in too late. This is already looking really good for Edie. Vivi with the wrong upgrade. He was going for redemption. Maybe he should have done atonement first. Edie now got 5, 6 monks and 2 scouts on the field. This villager is going to go down as well, and the game looks almost over from here. When it comes to map control, Edie is got a clear advantage. We've got those 2 monasteries. Question is Edie going to attack Vivi's base or is he going for the monasteries? Personally, I would go for the monasteries probably. Maybe get a ram out. And Edie doing redemption right now because we got that siege workshop up. Let's see for Edie, a battering ram coming out immediately. I like that decision. Mangonel really doesn't make a lot of sense, and also it's easier to convert. Battering ram on the other hand can be defended easier. Again, the scout being reconverted. I'm not sure. Vivi got another one out. Is that the initial 3 scouts, or it's no? Edie lost this one, so Vivi got 2 extra scouts, and all 3 scouts of Vivi were converted right now. Edie has a lot of villagers on gold as expected. Vivi, let's see, what is he planning to do now? Got a lot of villagers as well, but now TC coming up. I'm probably changing plans here. I feel you should wall behind this. I feel you should get maybe even fortified walls here. But it doesn't really matter. The siege workshop even being converted here, which is not good. One monk coming out, monk against monk. Let's see, Vivi actually getting a conversion, but I think Edie should be able to convert them back. Vivi, just in case, deleting those 2 monks, so spending 100 gold to take 100 gold from Edie basically. The first relic came out right now, the second one is going to be on the way, and Edie looking really good at this point. Vivi even housed 35 right now because he's losing houses that were built probably on the front. Vivi really not looking good at this point. Edie on the other hand looking pretty damn good in the middle, having a lot of map control, getting the next relic. How many does he have? 1+1, that's 2. There's one more here, one more on the left hand side which Edie can see. And one more inside Eddie's base, which he may even have forgotten about. But Eddie's gonna focus in the middle. Deleted those, converted those 2 houses, deleted 1, and now going in. Vivi probably a few scouts at home, but it's not gonna be enough. That's 5, 6 scouts, 1 spearman. But Edie got at least the same amount of monks. So in the end, Edie is gonna have a few monks and a few scouts probably. Vivi again able to convert one of Eddie's monks, which is amazing. Eddie should use 2 monks instead of 1 maybe to get those conversions going. And Vivi now has to face a few monks from Eddie inside his base. The barracks is going to be converted very soon, unless Vivi is destroying it. Light cav upgrade completed, a very important upgrade when you go against monks. And the next monk is going for that stables. Actually, barracks converted immediately. No, not immediately. Eventually, the mangonel at the front, making sure that Vivi cannot go with any slow units like spearmen or something. Even the monk is in danger, but could be converted. The stable also being converted, which is not good. Vivi maybe should have deleted that one. And now the light cav moving in, but Eddie's starting to convert. He's got 1 already. He's getting the spearman. That's 2. There's a few scouts, but running with the ram means going really slow here, and that's 3 conversions then, no, 2 conversions, 1 kill, and Vivi only 3 scouts left. Is he getting another stable? No, 3 TCs up and running, I guess. That's not really gonna help him a lot. At the same time, Edie going with 3 rams right now, the mangonel, a few scouts, 1 light cav, a few spearmen, a lot of monks here. Look at this, 26 military units, nice shot on the scouts as well. It's not looking good. Vivi again trying to convert. Oh, this time Edie a little bit lucky here. Started later, but he got that monk. Vivi getting it back. This is actually quite funny to see. But I don't see a way for Vivi to come back into this game. Really no chance, because Edie just too many units in front. Vivi no real option to defend. He doesn't have stone, or not nearly enough. Only 20, so he can't get up a castle, which would have helped him a lot here. Maybe a castle in front of a TC would have stopped all of Edie's approaches. But like this, Edie is in total map control, is fully controlling this game. Vivi is housed at 55, and there's the GG. As expected, actually, when you see what Edie got inside Vivi's base. Hope you enjoyed this game. A second one coming up, and GG.